Hello and welcome to Arcade Archive's Donkey Kong. This game is basically my comfort food in terms of arcade games. I love it to pieces. I first played it in DK64. I guess we're using this. And yeah, it's a thing. Just gotta reacquaint myself with the switch controls here. So I can add credits with L. R is start because why not, I guess? And then we can jump with A and move with the D-pad. And that's all we need. I like Donkey Kong. R? Why is it? Hello? Right, it's L for credits. Whoops, I got it wrong seconds later. It's R to start. All right. So yeah, probably gonna blaze right through this because I am very familiar with the game. Like, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna get to the kill screen or anything. I'm no king of Kong. But I'm good enough. A little dangerous. Okay. Just gotta wait until there's a gap where I know for a fact we can get up here without a barrel coming down on our heads. In my opinion, the first and final stage are the only difficult stages of this. The second and third stages are free. Which is interesting. One time I played on what was definitely a bootleg arcade version of this game. And I can say it was definitely... Whoop. We don't need little fire boy coming down at us. Yeah, I can say it was a bootleg because it only had the first and fourth stage, whereas the US release of the actual arcade game had 25 meters, 75 meters, and 100 meters. It skipped 50. Speedrun! And there we go. Now we are on the only stage, other than the first one, that I tend to die on. And that's only if the Firebirds decide to be jerks. Which they can. Sometimes you can get yourself pincered. I don't know all of their moves or anything. But generally, it's not the hardest. Oh, that guy doesn't want to let us up. Yeah, that's right. You go the other way, bird. Okay. And at this point, we've basically won. There we go. Short episode, huh? We just beat the game. Now we're gonna go through. Gonna keep going until I run out of lives because, dang it, I love this game. Took me so long to get good enough that I could actually beat it on the N64 in Donkey Kong 64 to get the N64 coin. But all that effort still... Uh-oh. Reasons like that are probably a good part of why it took me that long, but... Yeah, most of that effort does still show through in my ability to just get through in one go. Like, I haven't played this whoa, whoa! I need to be more careful. This is why the first stage is the hardest, by the way. The barrels. There's no telling whether they're gonna go down a ladder or not. Sometimes they double up in unpleasant ways. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Okay, now we just need one clear shot. That was probably it. Every once in a while he takes a little longer to toss his barrels. Don't know why we didn't get points for that, but hey, we made it. So at this point, we're basically clear to go through to the third run. And I'll have you know that when I played this in Donkey Kong 64, I was in elementary school. That's why I was doing so poorly. I was a child. Okay, as long as the fire doesn't come down, we win. Pie Factory is free. Just sometimes takes a little longer. Alright, so now the elevators are a little faster, makes it a little tougher to execute the speed run. In fact, I'm not even going to go for it because we had already lost it. Still, stage is basically free. Especially once you get to this point, it's just a matter of timing. And that was poor timing. Whoops. I guess I talk a big game, but can't always back it up. Also, the game does get a lot harder if you go for all of the little points items. I don't. Because they make the game harder. And you generally get more points than they would give by just finishing the stage faster. Get out of the way! What if I go... Okay, there we go. Going down the ladder made him decide to go up. Or maybe he was just going to do that anyway. I don't know. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah, the time you spend going out of your way for the points items tends to cost you more points than the items give. And this time, let's just go straight up the left side, even though that's a terrible idea. It's gonna give those little fire chicks free reign over the right side. And also, it means this left hammer is worthless. Hammers generally are a waste of time anyway, but... Uh-oh. Go away! If I can get to this middle hammer, that would certainly provide some benefit, but not a huge one. Okay, now we can actually start attacking the right side. Yay! Wow, they really don't want me getting that middle hammer. Where do these things even come from? What even are they, other than just fiery birds? Are they birds? Come on, guys. You're just gonna sit there? This is probably another part of why it took me so long to beat the second... Oh! If I jump for that, I'm just gonna get scorched. As long as that bird stays there. Uh-oh. Does that... Yeah, that sound means we're almost out of time, doesn't it? Haha! Just had to be a little brave there. Let's see if we can get a third run in. On the same coin. Oh, that thing's ahead of me. Oh man, they're making me make decisions even before getting up my first ladder. That's rare. Alright, as long as the barrels don't come diving down the ladders at you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wow. I almost never manage to successfully jump over a barrel when I'm traveling the same direction as it is, and nope, no third run on the same coin. Also, it annoys me you can only scroll through these letters right and left. You can't go up and down. Like, pressing down does nothing. Also, for you Pokemon fans, it is now Reggie time. Yay. No. Well, hey, let's just go once more. Oops, that was the add credit button. Just going to go once more through it because, again, I love this game. And also because I want to pad the time just a little bit to make sure that we absolutely are above the 10-minute mark. Okay. So, first run is easy. Blue Barrel comes straight down at the beginning. You can usually get up this ladder before the first barrel comes, but I wasted a little time. Oh no, low battery. I'll live. Barrels are slow enough that you can climb in the cycle between each one, so yeah. Easy peasy, first stage. So I think what I just picked up was a hat. Oops. That was my bad. But yeah, that hat, when I was a kid, it always looked to me like a tissue box or something. Like, ooh, I'm getting a purse, a tissue box, and an umbrella. I had no idea why I picked up a tissue box, but I was positive it was a tissue box. And now we win. And since the fire... Oh, he's going up. Slightly slower than we are, though, so we can still fail. That was another thing I had to get used to in this game when playing it in DK64 is, well, there's lethal falls. And also I learned early on that the lethal falls are lethal from very low altitudes. Like, if I stepped off the platform that I start on and just dropped down to the bottom, that would be lethal. I'm pretty sure it's you die if you fall any distance that is greater than Jumpman's height. Alright, we still executed the speedrun strategy, even if it took a few tries. There we go. Need to stop playing poorly. After all my talk about how the Pie Factory and 75 meters were free, I died in both of them on this run. And this was a Cycle 1 run. Nope, that bird's coming this way. Go away. That's right. Who knew I could scare birds? You know what? Let's do it. Probably should have gone for the... Well, no, if I went for the other thing, then I'd be stuck anyway. You can't jump with a hammer. It's a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. No! Don't come this way! Alright, left side is completely safe, but now we're running into that same issue that we had before, where the right side is overrun with birds. And unfortunately, you can't walk through DK. Also, jumping over birds is very unsafe, considering they can turn around. Sometimes they don't, but the fact that they can means that you are never guaranteed to survive if you try to jump over one. Whoa there! So, there's way too many birds up there. Don't you dare come down. No, no! Really need to go for the top two early so that they can't get crowded with birds like that. Oh well, I don't win every time. And we had some fun playing Donkey Kong. We saw the whole game. I mean, sure, it probably gets even harder after the third cycle, but we saw the whole game, which I am satisfied with that as an episode. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next game.